Hey guys, it's Bree. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to be doing a meal prep video. If you follow me on social media or Instagram, you know that I post a lot of pictures about my meal prep and I get a lot of questions about that. So today I want to give you some tips on how I meal prep and what works for me. While we're possibly preparing for more lockdowns, I know nutrition is going to be extremely important for those of you who can't make it to the gym because they may be closed, or for those of you who just need an extra push in the right direction. So hopefully this video is helpful. Before we move further, if you haven't subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. And also don't forget to hit that little bell right next to it, the notification bell, to get an update anytime I post new videos. I did take a quick mental break during all of this. With the election and COVID, it was just a lot, so I took a step back. But I'm really excited to come back and give you guys more content, especially while we're planning to be in for a little while longer, so stay tuned. I have all of the ingredients, so I'm going to put a picture somewhere in the video so that you guys can see exactly what I'm using. I also tried to put the budget that I use for this because it did come out pretty cheap, and I know that's important as well. I've got all of my Tupperware laid out and ready to go so that we can just put the food right in it once we're done cooking, and all my pots and pans. So tip number one, being organized and preparing ahead of time, or like getting a system together, really helps. Tip number two, when I meal prep, I try to meal prep in meals. So I'm going to cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I also have snacks planned out. So before, I would just go and get like healthy things that were on my meal plan. And what I found was that I would buy a lot of extra stuff that I didn't need. So now I shop per meal. So I know I'm going to eat chicken probably for lunch every day. So I'll need enough for 5 servings of chicken. I know I may eat fish, so I'll make enough for 5 servings of fish. And if I'm going to have carbs or whatever, I'll try to plan that out per meal so that I buy enough and not too much, because your girl, we waste a lot of food. And I'm definitely trying to cut back on that because it's not cool for my pocket or for the people that are, struggling around the world that would kill to eat some food that I throw away. So we are working on that. All right, another tip I also do. I hate washing dishes. It's Thanksgiving time, so I just picked up some extra disposable cooking pans. I have plenty of pans, but like I said, I hate washing dishes. When I'm done, I just want to roll everything up and throw it in the garbage. So this is a great tip as well to help with the cleanup. And if you're organized, you can kind of clean as you go, which that's not my strong point, but I'm working on it because I hate washing dishes. Okay, so we're going to jump right into the meal prep. Okay, so here are all the ingredients laid out for this week's meal prep. I have tilapia, chicken thighs, organic oatmeal, brown rice, Brussels sprouts, which I'm going to make in the air fryer, spinach, egg whites, avocado, strawberry, and sweet potatoes. I also picked up some protein bars, which I normally don't use the Premier protein, but these are really good, so I'm going to use these this week. And I also grabbed some Goli apple cider vinegar vitamins, so we'll check those out as well. I'm going to start off by washing and preparing all of my proteins. So I'll just get the chicken breast out and the tilapia and put them in separate pans and season them. While I'm doing this, I'm going to preheat the oven so that it's ready to go in once I finally finish seasoning everything. Seasoning is really important, so I want to watch my salt intake. So I am using the salt-free seasoning. I got these from Aldi. They really stepped their game up with the seasoning. So it's a Miss Dash alternative, and they have a lot of different options. So definitely go check them out. So I'm just going to season the chicken. I really use the same on everything. I think the blue is garlic and herb. The orange is like the lemon pepper. And the one that's the dark green is like the table seasoning or something like that. So very good seasoning, no salty flavor. And then I'm going to put a little paprika on it because I love paprika, especially smoked paprika, but you can season to your taste. And I also put a little Worcestershire sauce. I can never say that word, but you know what I'm talking about. Then, of course, a little pepper. think this is a little chili powder just for a little kick so that it is very flavorful. And then we're going to put in, some fresh herbs. I'm just going to place them all around, making sure that I'm covering, a little bit of each of the pieces of protein so they all get the same flavor. Make sure to spread out the seasoning. Okay, so now I'm going to slice up a lemon and just season the chicken and the fish with a little bit of the lemon juice and add a slice of lemon to each pieces of the protein. I feel like with meal prep, everything is so clean. There's no salt. There are no, fun seasoning that we usually like to eat. So you really have to layer the flavors. So I'm doing that with the seasoning, the herbs, and the lemon. Now I'm just going to pop this in the oven so that it can start to cook. And then I'm going to finish up the fish. With the fish, I'm going to do something very similar to what I did with the chicken. So, of course, I'm going to season it, making sure it's even on all the slices of fish. And then I'm also going to add a little lemon juice and, throw it right in the oven. I'm just adding some paprika and some accent here just for some added flavor. And I think this is parsley. So, yep, adding some parsley. Whatever you can add, anything that's salt free is a winner because I'm really trying to watch my sodium intake. Again, just putting some more lemon on the fish and I'm going to throw it right in the oven after that. And we will be done prepping our protein. Then we can move on to the sides and everything. So. Okay, so now I'm going to switch over to my sides. I absolutely hate cooking rice. I mean, I know it's supposed to be easy, but it's not my ministry. So I got the rice in a bag. So I got some brown jasmine rice, organic in a bag, and I'm just gonna add some smart balanced butter and some cilantro. Getting my chipotle on with this brown cilantro rice. But yeah, anything helps to taste a little bitter. So just gonna add a little cilantro or a lot of cilantro, stir that up and get ready to set it aside for plating. But yep, I just put this in the microwave. I think it takes like 90 seconds and it comes out ready to go. So there you have it. All right, next, this is a personal favorite. I used to hate sweet potatoes, but as I have grown older, especially on my healthy kick, I absolutely love sweet potatoes. I love sweet potato fries, but I also like the mash, so that's what we're doing today. So I just put this on the stove for about, I want to say 10 minutes with a little bit of water, let it cook down, and now I'm just going to mash it up, so we can have like our sweet potato mashed potatoes. I did add a little bit of butter. I don't do dairy too much, so I don't believe I added any dairy into that. So just the butter helps it kind of be smooth. All right now I'm showing another side that I did. So spinach. Spinach is great for your diet. Has a lot of good, things for you to eat. Anything green, the better. So I try to keep it simple. So I'm just going to saute a little spinach here. I can have this for a meal prep, or sometimes I even like to have it for breakfast with my eggs. So, yep, sauteing spinach is easy. Yeah, you like put a huge amount in the pan and then it just boils down to this like nothing here. So, hopefully, I'm able to get enough servings out of this bag. Next, I'm going to do my Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts are the best in the air fryer. The only way to cook your Brussels sprouts is in the air fryer. I'm going to add a little cooking spray to the Brussels sprouts throughout and then some seasoning and then pop them in the air fryer and it is going to be so crispy and delicious. It doesn't really rewarm well, but I mean,
it is what it is. Like, it still tastes better in the air fryer than it does on the stove. All right, now I'm just cleaning my strawberries. I'll have strawberries for breakfast mostly every morning. And so I'm just cleaning them. Here is my breakfast. So I'm going to have strawberries, like I mentioned, some oatmeal, half an avocado, and 1 cup of egg whites. So I have all my plates, and I'm going to set them aside. Next, I'm going to plate a meal. So I'll have like about a cup of spinach with every meal. I'm just eyeballing it here. Again, let's hope that I get enough servings out of this big bag of spinach, but you know how that goes. So I'm just scraping out as much spinach as I can for my portion sizes. And then I am going to measure out the brown rice for each of the portions. And then I'm going to put the fish right on top of the rice, and that'll be one meal. So I can have this for, I can alternate this for dinner and lunch, uh, you know, but it'll be one of my meals for the day. And that was super simple. So plopping those right on top of the sides, and then I'm going to put the tops on and set them to the side so they can cool before I throw them in the fridge. Next, I'm going to do my last meal. So again, I have the chicken. These are chicken thighs, which they're very flavorful. The thighs, I usually get breast, but this is what I had. So I do the chicken thighs, and then I'm going to plate the Brussels sprouts. Again, I'm doing about a cup of Brussels sprouts. You can never go wrong with too much green stuff. So I'll do what I can in each of the servings, but I'll say it's about a cup in each serving. And then I'm going to grab my sweet potato mash and just weigh it out and add that to my portions as well. So just measuring that out and going to plop it right into my containers. Need to get a little spoon to help it dig out. Uh, but yeah, so I'm going to plop that right next to the chicken. And then when I'm done plating each meal, I'm just going to throw the top on them and then set it aside so that it can cool, because I did just finish cooking all of these things. In a minute, I'm going to show you a picture of what my full prep looks like. So that's with all the meals and my snacks included. This week, I prepped 1 day less. So you're only going to see 4 servings of each of the meals. And so yeah, I'll be able to throw these in the fridge and just grab and go when I need to. Having this meal prep done and having the food ready to go really helps me take the guess out of everything. And, it also makes me not want to waste food. So when I'm second guessing or thinking about going somewhere else to get something to cheat with, I just grab something that I've already prepared, and it helps me to just do the right thing. So I highly encourage meal prepping, especially if you're struggling with the diet portion of your weight loss journey. I'm going to.
Another thing I picked up was this. So Goli, I've been seeing these commercials like crazy, and really trying to see if they work. So these are the world's first apple cider vinegar gummies, which hopefully you know some of the benefits of apple cider vinegar. They are amazing, but the taste is not. So I was really excited to see these gummies, and I'm gonna just taste one on screen. They're kind of sticky. Right, so I have one. So there are 60 pieces or servings of 60 servings in this, and it has 1 gram of sugar in it. They taste really good, like a Jolly Rancher kind of taste. Um, yeah, it's really good. I could definitely eat this every single day. Um, and the suggested use is 1 to 2 gummies up to 3 times a day. So enjoy up to 6 gummies a day. Pretty good. So if you have local Deerbergs, I found these at, and I've heard they're also at CVS. So if you have a local Deerbergs or CVS that you shop at, go ahead and check these out. Or you can also order them on Amazon and let me know what you think about them. Hopefully they curb my appetite, help me stick to my meal plan, and help me stay, you know, on my fitness goals and journey during this crazy time. So good luck to you guys. Wish me luck. And we will check in soon. Let me know how you like this video. Leave me a thumbs up and leave me a comment below. Bye, guys.